Alright, so before we hang out with our friends, we should probably go take care of our homework first. That would be the sensible thing to do. And, first on our list is to track down these books.
Does this guy's glasses have like that swirl pattern on it?
Yes, they do. Only they didn't go full anime and have them be transparent lenses, so, I don't know. Also, oh god, this guy's a war nerd.
Not just a war nerd, he's a weeb war nerd.
Oh, so he's Jabbo then.
Why were you borrowing that if you have your own copies? Plural.
This guy's probably the right kind of obsessive that, yeah, he would just borrow copies of, like, library copies of books he already has just to compare the differences between them.
Anyway, it is extremely important to note, you can read these books that they borrowed. I think that is actually important because once we turn in this quest, they will disappear from our inventory, but don't quote me on that.
All that to read about a Metal Gear Solid parody.
Anyway, hey, you probably didn't know this bus stop was down here. You didn't even know you could go down here, but guess what, motherfucker? There's a quest here, and you didn't know about it. Fuck you!
Of course there is.
And not just is it a quest, it's one of Falcom's favorite, the quiz quest. So, you remember that Xiphone instruction manual we got way back when?
Oh no.
You did read that, didn't you? Like, you actually read what it said.
Oh boy. Can't believe this game's actually gonna make me try to read a phone manual. Didn't even think they still printed those.
I mean, they do, but they're like little tiny slips, basically.
I'm not talking about the quick start guide.
And here's the real kicker. Not only do you have to read that manual and know what it's talking about, you now have to also dumb it down appropriately for a child.
That's... Gotta show you really understand the material.
I mean, this guy has the right name for it, because just accosting a young person on the street and then asking them pointless questions about modern technology is an extremely grandpa take. Get it? It's a pun because his name's actually Take, but it's spelled take.
Thank you, Humor Master 9-Gear Crow.
But
Anyway, what is the Orbital Network?
It's a web-like thingy, right?
Go for all the adult answers.
I was gonna say, for a second I read that as, sometimes I show her emails from my parents. It's about to be, a little taken aback that his folks are still alive, apparently.
Also, what goddamn 7-year-old existing, like, in modern times does not understand, like, what email and cell phones are, and the internet is? Literally a cloud. Go for it. Again, I kind of question the feasibility about trying to explain cloud computing to a 7-year-old, but whatever.
Yeah, that one might have just... I don't know if there's a good way of dumbing that one down. He tried, but I'm not sure that one landed.
Thanks, Grandpa, we got some candy.
Actually, I think that's cola.
Alright, so since we answered these questions correctly, we got a bonus point of wisdom. This is because this game does not have the system by which Falcom usually fucks you, usually AP, DP, whatever it happens to be in the Trails game of sorts. Because usually what happens is there is bonus AP tied to getting those questions correctly when they come up. And... oh boy, there's only so much in the game, and if you don't get like 95% of it, you don't get the best rewards.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so hand it over or we're gonna break your legs, asshole. Again, what kind of lame nerd would even want to read a novelization of the main plotline of GTO?
Seems a bit extreme for the school library, but okay.
Anyway, unfortunately, we cannot break his legs, because we have a surprise visitor in the cafe.
Okay, so while we're here, can we ask Gramps to break his legs for us then?
Oh please, you know that he would turn around and be like, "What, you little shit, you're too afraid to do it yourself?"
Well, I would just assume that he's had more experience with it. Ah yeah, there's the piss dungeon.
Piss dungeon, goddamn crow. Anyway, yes, so as it turns out, his trumpet somehow fell into the dungeon that we cleared last month. And the only way we can get it back is by running all the way to the end and clearing it again.
How did you lose it so far in the piss dungeon?
Oh, it is a little tiny keychain-sized thing.
I don't think it's that small.
Still, they're playing really fast and loose with the definition of trumpet here. That's more like a horn.
Womp womp. Oh no, you got Juju's bone.
Look, man, he had it coming.
I can't believe we finally completed Xenoblade, and at the end of all this, we find out Juju's actually been dead the whole time.
Rip Juju.
Is he dead, or did we break his leg and take his bone as a trophy?
I don't know. Either way, it got lost in the piss dungeon.
Also, just word of advice, dude, you might want to wash that horn before playing it. Oh, never mind, just put it right to your lips and blow.
It's probably better he never finds out where it fell.
Yeah, I mean, we were a little vague about it, so I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, he told me about, like, some new recipe, so I went to go buy it from him, and he was like, oh, I don't actually have anything. So you know what? Fuck you and your trumpet.
I appreciate Koa's patience for actually listening to that whole voicemail, because I would have pressed stop and deleted it probably about, I don't know, 2 seconds into it.
Anyway, our reward for reaching rank 2 virtue is 3 grand in cold hard cash. Thanks?
Probably, yeah, about 30 bucks in US dollars.
It's not nothing. This is probably super minor, but I kind of wish they translated the 3 stats on that little, like, report card, I guess.
Yeah, it is really weird that they didn't.
Like, it doesn't have to be anything special. You could probably just do, like, big letter to tell us which one it is.
Right, like, you could have just put, like, wisdom, virtue, and I've already forgotten what the other one is, bravery. Like, you could have just done a big WBV.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's cute that Ko thinks that we can do anything without being sidetracked in this game. I don't know why they bothered with those, considering that they were like 2 pages, but you know, sure, whatever. Gotta get them wisdom boosts, I guess.
I imagine that teacher novel had a lot more because it stopped on the table of contents.
I mean, basically, what, the mall, like, the cafe down the street, and literally down the hall 10 feet.
Yeah, let's be fair, she was up on the 3rd floor. That's like 2 whole sets of stairs away. But anyway, we are officially done with all of our busy work for Chapter 3, so next time we will finally get to hang out with our friends. And I can say that with all sincerity this time, because Ryota's not on the list.
Oh, thank fucking Christ.
Hooray!